Hey everybody, I made a list this time so I didn't forget anything because we saw a lot today in Sarajevo. Sorry for the darkness, I'm kind of hiding under a shelter here because it's raining here. As you can see, Sarajevo is ringed by mountains, which makes for a lot of cool views because there's a lot of buildings built into the hillside. But it also is what enabled Sarajevo to fall under siege easily for over 3 years during the Bosnian War. So the city shows a lot from that time. A lot of the buildings are pockmarked with bullet holes and stuff. It's a really wild place, and it's also gorgeous. It has a lot of different architectural influence because the Ottoman Empire was here for a while, the Austro-Hungarians were here for a while, and a lot of and was also communist under Tito, so it has like all kinds of architecture just blended together. And that's kind of one of the hallmarks of Sarajevo and Bosnia, is a lot of different religions and ethnicities all living together under one banner. So it's a fascinating place, and we got to see a lot of the city today, starting with, well, I'm still struggling to figure out what the difference is between Bosnia, Herzegovina, Republika Srpska. It's all still a mess here. So Republika Srpska, I think, is like a semi-autonomous region. Apologies if I'm offending anyone here. But it is not really controlled by Bosnia, but not a separate country. It's weird. Anyway, we went there, and it's right outside. It's up on actually one of these hills. And we saw a number of things there, including some old structures from when the Olympics were here, but they've since been overgrown and covered in graffiti. So that was really important to me because the Olympics were important to the people here. They happened in 1984. And this is a tiny town. I can't believe they hosted a Winter Olympics, but the fact that, the Olympics, this coming together of countries and cultures for the spirit of peaceful games happened less than 10 years before the siege. So it's poetic and sad, and a place that I really wanted to see. And it actually reminded me a lot of Chernobyl, the way, and once you see the footage, you'll figure out why. We saw a number of memorials. We saw a few religious sites, cemeteries, mosques, that kind of thing. Of the 3 places we visited, the majority of the region's Muslim population lives here. We saw the Olympic Stadium, which, well, one of the Olympic venues. This one was the soccer stadium, which I think is where the opening ceremonies were held for the Olympics. And 2 more sites. We saw a retirement home, former retirement home, that is just riddled with, I think, 20,000 bullet holes. There's some things here that are absolutely staggering. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do any of this justice, but it's been really wild to see. And then finally, the site of the entrance to a tunnel that burrowed underneath the airport, which was controlled by the UN during the siege. And the tunnel was basically how supplies and people got in and out of the city while it was under siege. So that was really cool to see as well. Such a place that's just packed with so much history, and we've got another 2 days here. Interviews tomorrow and the following day, and then the day after that we will be leaving. So the trip is winding to an end, but we've still got much more to see in Sarajevo, and I am really looking forward to it. So I'll talk to you later.